to be. Is this loud enough? Do you want me to be quieter, louder? Just select what you're happy with, and yes, I'm going to keep talking until you've made your choice. Did you know that the word hippopotamus is actually very interesting? If you separate the roots in two, you've got hippo and potamus. Now hippo, what other word does that make you think of? Remember me from 2 seconds ago.
Backfirewall initially reminded me of a quirky Pixar film, those movies where the normally mundane or inconsequential is reimagined as something much grander and anthropomorphized. For Backfirewall, imagine the flipped reality of Inside Out, Wreck-It Ralph or Toy Story, but applied to a mobile phone, with all of your apps and processes having consciousness and existing right beneath your very nose. And the crux of the plot revolves around whether or not you should perform the latest OS update. It sounds dull, but thanks to the quirky characters, setting and execution, it feels more believable and important than it has any right to be. You are the update assistant tasked with updating the mobile device you find yourself in to OS 10.1.1. The natural order of things would be simply completing your task, and the phone gets a shiny new update with all of the latest features. But just as you plan on completing your goal, the incumbent OS 9 appears and begs you to stop. Going ahead with the update would mean killing him and yourself, and he implores you to find another way. And if there's one thing I'll always strive for in video games, it is to not die. So now you're following the rogue boss of the system, looking to navigate your way through the various phone areas, avoiding security and interacting with various apps and support functions along the way. Backfirewall is predominantly split into 2 parts. The first is simple exploration, whereby you navigate the weirdly imagined world, avoiding pitfalls and the dreaded security robots. You'll also find collectibles in the form of text messages revealing more about your phone user and their interactions. There are also toys to collect and system bugs to find. The movement and the platform light elements work fine, controlling as well as you'd expect. In addition to exploration, there are puzzle sections to Backfirewall too. These tend to be sectioned off into specific areas and revolve around you creating errors. You do this by disproving certain statements which are currently correct. Early examples are around the number of boxes in the area which you can remove, but later on these require a bit more thought and some cheeky spats of mischief too. The puzzle elements are tutorialised at the start of the game and then properly introduced as the story progresses. You're able to remove items, duplicate them, raise or lower them, known as inverting, or alter the colour of objects. These manipulations are used to create errors, and when you create enough errors, you can move on to the next section. This creates an almost escape room type vibe as you explore your surroundings trying to piece together what you need to do. It never reaches the puzzle heights of, say, Escape Academy, but there's enough here to flex your grey matter for a while in between the exploration and story progression. The puzzles will never stump you for long, but you'll still likely reflect on them before the solution becomes apparent. But there is enough to keep you going in between these puzzle sections simply beyond trying to progress. There's clearly something strange going on. The health app seems to have gone rogue, for example, and you're unsure why. You'll meet the sophisticated Photos app or the various social media apps, each with their own quirks and worries. There's flex to the emotions on display too. It isn't all just zany weirdness, but there are also some wholesome moments as well as a couple of heart-wrenching ones too, and it makes the journey overall more engaging. The world of, well, the phone that you're in feels lived in too. You can discover tidbits of information from characters and from graffiti that adorns the corridors, hinting at fractious relationships and other nuances to how things are going and how characters are feeling. And it's all held together by OS 9, your guide, who clearly has his own agenda and drive, but delivers his performance as your companion with some well-written lines that keep you grounded in the otherwise fantastical setting. Backfirewall is a competent, enjoyable puzzle game with a good amount of character development and story to keep you through until the end. It doesn't do anything revolutionary or have many unique ideas in terms of gameplay, but it manages to live off its unique setting idea, which it sticks the landing on. It offers up an interesting experience from a new perspective that sticks with you, like those Pixar films. And I'll admit, even I've now considered whether I want to proceed with my latest phone update now. Thanks, Backfirewall. Thanks for that paranoia. And that's why we're giving this game a 7.5 out of 10. Hey, Adam from GodIsAGeek.com here. Thank you for watching Chris Hyde's video review of Backfirewall _ because that's the official name for it. It's Backfirewall _ It's got the Anyway, thanks for watching and we hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit that subscribe button and the bell button so you don't miss any future content, be it a review, a preview, a podcast, a guide, any number of things we do. We do a lot of YouTube shorts now. Have a look at them. Go and have a look at them by subscribing and checking out the channel and hitting shorts, and you know what to do. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.